All right, guys. Today we are going to be reacting to Andrew Wilson burst out laughing when she tried to debate him. Let's jump in.
How can only men enforce the rights of women?
Well, I'm glad that you asked. You have rights, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what is a right?
A right is something that basically we've defined out through a Bill of Rights or a Constitution.
Something the government
That's
can't.
a-
Something the government can't do to you.
It's an entitlement
Right.
absent a duty.
Right.
Is that a right?
No.
Well, what do you mean by absent a duty?
There's no duty with your rights.
We're given. We have God-given inherent rights in America.
Okay.
Right, and that's where we enshrine our rights from, is the rights that God gave us.
So God gave you the right to own a gun?
He gave us the right to self-defense.
Did he give you a right to own a gun?
He gave us the right to self-defense.
Yeah, I know, but
And
that's
we
not
have
my question. Why do you keep on not answering my question? Did he give you a right to own a gun? Or is
Yes.
that, okay, he did. So that was not, your right to own a gun is not something which can be taken away
Here's
from
the other
you.
thing. You say only men can be enforcers of law. There
Yeah.
are women can
Rights.
actually
No, I
have
didn't
a
say
gun,
laws. I said
and they can
rights.
enforce rights. They can protect rights with guns
Okay.
as well, because guns are equalizers.
So
But
let
a
me explain
small
this the best
percentage of
way.
men-
Let me explain this the best way I possibly can.
They give
so that you
children
understand.
guns in some countries
Let me
to
explain
fight
this the best way that I
wars,
possibly
okay?
can.
So women can also
I know, you're just
have
prattling.
guns.
You're just prattling.
It's not prattling.
I thought you wanted the explanation. Do you want me to give it to you or not? So I'll give
Guns
you-
rights are women's
I'll
rights.
give you the explanation instead of your,
Sad to see Millie like this, man. I used to watch her all the time, man. She looks beat up. She looked like a hard woman to be around. She looked like if you married to her, it'll be a problem and like an argument because she thinks she knows it all, man.
your incessant prattle. So here's the actual explanation. Men are the enforcers of rights. Rights don't exist. They don't exist. You can't taste them. You can't touch them. You can't see them. They're a social construction.
No, men did not create the rights. God did.
Okay, he did. What
Yes.
rights did God give you?
God gave me the right to
To-
exist. He gave me free will.
You have a right to exist?
Yeah.
Oh, really? So you couldn't just wink out of existence tomorrow?
God created me.
What does that have to do with a right?
I have the right to free will.
You have a
Right.
you have a right to literally nothing except what other
Freedom of
people allow you
speech.
to
We
have.
God-given
All of your rights
inherent
can be a.
rights. That's what it literally says in our Constitution.
I know what it says, but that doesn't mean it's true.
Oh, so you don't believe in the Constitution?
I don't believe that rights are real.
Okay, so you don't believe in the Constitution.
I don't believe that
so
rights
then
are
go
real.
to a different country.
I
then.
didn't say. What does that have to do
Wow,
with
what the-
anything? Even if
You
I
don't
said,
believe in the
okay, I'll go to
Constitution.
another country. Now rights are suddenly real. That makes
So
no
why
sense.
are you even talking about rights if you don't
Because
even believe in the Constitution?
that's the core of what we're talking about, the right to vote. Last I checked, right?
You don't even care about rights because you don't believe in the Constitution.
I don't believe in rights.
Can I ask you a question?
I believe the Constitution is real,
Do you think
but that doesn't mean I believe that
You see
right.
how females are coming in again? They I just like to just put attention to these folks because they know very well Millie's gonna get on, and they don't like the back and forward. But in politics, you need the back and forward. It's important to our conversation. They don't like that. They don't like that.
Rights
Since
are
when
not
you
a
got the right to
social
vote?
construction. Our rights is social
So
construction.
how do you think the Constitution
You
is
keep asking me questions, even though I've answered all of them. Are you going to answer one of mine? Are rights a social construction?
I believe in the Constitution.
I know,
that
I believe.
Americans have the right to vote.
believe. That's not. Are they real or not?
Is
Sir,
what real?
rights.
Sir, can
or
I?
are they a social construct?
No, I think our rights are God-given. See, in
What
the
right
days-
is God-given?
Let me
I-
explain
can
something
I ask
to you.
a
In the olden
clarifying
days-
question?
Hold on, really quick. Let me explain something to you.
Okay, explain it.
Where did the monarchs used to derive their right from?
Oh well,
God.
their right to
the,
rule.
The
Yes.
monarchs were sovereigns, and they believed that
my
they had
God.
the direct lineage from
Oh.
King David, and therefore they had been given the right
Uh-huh.
of God to rule over their people.
Oh, monarchs
When we
did.
had, yes, because
Okay.
they believed they had been given the right from God to rule over the people. When
And
we
how did
had
they
the
enforce
Declaration-
that right
hold
to
on,
rule?
Don't interrupt. When we had the Declaration of Independence, right? We had 1776. That was a group of
Oh, guys, and these are supposed to be Christian women. Christian woman, conservative, the right wing of the right wing,
the American
Oh my God.
founding fathers coming together and recognizing that they, in fact, were all given God-given rights, and it wasn't just the sovereign; that we were all sovereign,
This is all.
and that we were all given God-given
This is all
rights.
John Locke nonsense. Listen.
It's not
Well,
John
back it
Locke.
up. Well, back
This
it up.
is what
Yes, it is. It's
founded the American
enlightenment. Yes,
principles
the Enlightenment
and created the
principles.
middle class.
The Enlightenment principles
It
are
created
what
the middle
founded
class,
it.
okay?
Okay. Well, no, it didn't. But
Yeah,
anyway, the Enlightenment principles that you're talking about right now They still acknowledge
Literally
that
did.
rights are social constructs. They have to be.
They're
and
not.
when you
That's
talk
how
about
you get your rights
when you
stripped
talk
from
about
you if you
a
believe
God,
that ideology.
if your rights can be stripped on you, which is how you know the ideology I'm talking about is true.
If you can
They
convince
can't be
people,
real if they can be taken from you. You have a right to
How
nothing.
is this not more relative?
What do you mean?
More
What do you mean by
relativism?
only men can
If you can
enforce
convince
rights?
people that
I'll
they
explain.
don't have any rights and it's all a social construct, you can strip them from them. You can
No.
convince them that
That's
they
what
don't have
happens.
rights.
But-
But if people know that
Wow,
they
she's
have
proud of her.
God-given rights and that their rights come from God,
Then they can act as though they're real, and then they can enforce that.
they are real.
They're
God did
not
not
real.
give us a right to vote,
They're made up.
unfortunately.
Our rights are real.
They're socially constructed. Can you point out a right for me real
So
quick?
how do you call
Hey, is there a
yourself
right
a
over there?
Christian?
What about over there? Hey, is there a right down there? Is there a right? I don't see any. Where are they?
Do you not believe in the authority of God?
Yes, of course. God is an existent objective
Okay,
being.
so what did God tell Israel?
Oh my god.
About which thing?
Okay, did he not give
Wow,
him
she just she's so 2016, man. Like, God, bro. We were blind, folks. We were blind, folks. This is not how conservatism should move. Nope. This is not objective. This is not strong. The way she's arguing is not strong. It's not strong. She's arguing from a place of ego. She doesn't want to listen to Andrew. She want to be combative. Yeah, she has a problem. I don't know what the hell is going on with her, in my opinion.
authority? Did he not give the line of David
Yes,
authority?
you can
Did
say.
he not give his
but
children
who
authority?
enforced?
He did.
Who enforced the authority of kings? Kings.
Okay, so the priests apparently are given rights from
Kings.
God, correct?
Yes, and they enforce their authority as well.
Okay, so
you always
how's
have an
that not a
enforcement
social
arm.
construct in your
Because
logic?
these are objectively given from a being. The construction of your 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 12th Amendments, all of them are social constructs. They don't exist in tangible reality. If they do, point one out. Show me. Show me your right to vote. Where is it? Absent your mind, show it to me.
The one for quartering.
Show
Say
me.
that
Shut
with
up, lady.
anything.
Yeah,
is
well, you can say about
We're
anything
talking
that is
about
a social
We're
construct.
talking about the spirit, so of course you're not going to be able to have something
Noah donated
physical when we're talking about the
$200.
spiritual.
Damn.
That blonde is making a really good argument as to why women shouldn't
No
vote.
shit.
That's what I say. Hey, the super chat said it.
But
Oh,
anyway,
wow.
back to this.
Can I ask a
Back to
clarifying
this.
question?
Hang on.
See, they want to
Let us
save
finish the
her.
argument. We're almost-
They want to save her. They want to save her because she's getting cornered. You see, look at it. Look at this lady over here. Look at the little kid over here. Nah, man, you guys can see it right here. You see her? Uncomfortable. She's very uncomfortable here. She's like, oh, can I save her?
Almost done.
I know. It's just
We have.
It's ridiculous. No, you guys
Can you
want a
show
bunch
me
of guys like him
absent the
that
mind
don't
where your
believe in
rights
the
are?
Constitution to vote? Okay. Yeah, that's great.
The rights aren't a social construct. Can you point to one outside your mind?
The
Can you
quartering-
point to a right outside your
Can you
mind?
point to the
Don't
spirit
ask me a
outside of your
question.
mind?
Answer my question. Can you point to a right
Can you
outside your
physically
mind?
define the spirit?
That's another
Can you
question.
physically define
Stop
consciousness?
asking the question. Answer it.
No, because
No,
you're not.
because you can't.
No,
you can't answer
no,
it.
because
you,
you're not
you
the
imbecile.
one driving
Where
the
is a right
conversation.
absent your brain? Where is it?
Okay,
Define the consciousness.
Why can women not vote
See,
if they're
the
not the
funny thing
enforcers of
here
rights?
is-
I want to know that.
No, the funny thing here is this is what's
Remember?
debated when scientists are talking about AI. They're debating consciousness, and there are so many philosophers and people that debate consciousness all the time.
Yeah.
So you're asking me to define the spiritual and consciousness and put it into a physical state, which you know is impossible. So you're going with a false argument
Consciousness
here
are rights.
to try to prove a point that you're not even touching.
Consciousness are rights. Being conscious means that you have
Your
rights.
spirit and your soul.
Do people in
is where
Somalia
you,
who are conscious have rights?
So you don't
Where
believe
are
the
rights
spirit.
absent your brain?
Why can't
Where
women
are they?
vote? Why can't
Where
women
is
vote?
your right to vote absent your mind?
Where is your
Stop
argument
asking me a
absent your
question
mind?
and
They're testing. They're testing Andrew, right? So they're females right now. They're locking in as a team to make sure they can derail the conversation because the conversation is going very deep right now, and they're trying to just save Millie because Neely's getting on. She's not giving an argument, not a strong argument, even though she's with 4 or 5 females just trying to talk and chime in.
Answer one.
Where is your argument absent
I'll
your
tell you what. I'll
mind?
answer any fucking question you
See?
want
There you
after
go.
you answer this one.
Where is your argument outside of your subconscious?
Oh.
outside of your
All of my
conscious?
arguments are based in the epistemological. The epistemology and the ontology that I have comes directly from God and divine command.
Really?
This answers, yes, and yours
And
too.
I said,
and all
I
Christians.
believe my rights are God-given.
That's great.
So why are you? Why
and
are
that's
yours
what
and
we're
mine
talking about. Now, I just answered your question. Now, answer mine. Where is this right to vote absent your brain?
Where's your argument?
Yeah, I just won't answer it, no matter what.
Wait, can you answer his question though?
No, she can't. She knows. She already knows.
My-
It's a
my
fail.
rights
Where's your
absent
right
my
to
brain?
vote absent your brain?
I've been saying this whole time, my rights are God-given.
Your right to vote comes from
So-
God?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. My right,
Wait, hold
my
on.
right
We
does
have
come
a
from God.
$200.
Andrew's got to go
My
take
rights
his
haven't
Hold on, hold on,
changed.
hold on.
What government
Which
does.
expired.
My right to
The right
vote
to
comes
vote is a
from
civil
God.
right
That's right.
franchisees do in bankrupt corporations. Your substantial rights are what you should focus on.
Yeah, go have a smoke. You can't define consciousness in a physical state. Like
He hasn't answered why he thinks women
no,
should.
Hold
he
on.
hasn't. The whole thing
He's
has
coming
been
back.
no.
He's
The
coming
whole
back.
thing
Hold on.
he's been
No,
doing
no,
here.
no. You want to talk about Andrew because he's not there? No. You can't do that.
Has been because he can't actually answer
Hold on.
why
Hold
he
on.
thinks
Hold
that
on.
women shouldn't be
He's
able
gone.
to
He can't respond.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
let me get through. a
vote. He
couple
went down
things.
some really
Rose
crazy long
donated
rabbit hole.
$200.
What he does.
Ridiculous.
The Constitution is a commercial charter, which expired. The right to vote is a civil right franchisees do in bankrupt corporations.
Yeah, they're like that was bad, Millie. That was very bad. Oh, very bad. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you in the next one.